Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG, and we're located on the north spawn of Ensk Encounter, and it's under the command of Square Bear. Battle started. Now, one mark of excellence on the barrel, and he's not going to move very far away. This is an encounter battle, which means obviously the enemy is just down the other end of the field. And so for this battle, he'll probably stay where he is, just behind this bush for the moment. And he's now getting shots on the enemy. VK2801. And he got a hit straight off. 230 hit points. Bad damage. Probably wasn't a penetration. Penetration, the alpha damage of the M44 is 550. So he would be expecting around about that sort of level from a direct hit, which did pen. It will only penetrate up to 39mm of armour. Panzer 4H just been wiped out. Okay, going for a Panzer 3-4. Loaded. Round out. Splash. 163 hit points though, can't be turned down. And it looks like the enemy heavies are staying in this factory area. There's a lot of targets to shoot at in a very short area. Rounds out on KB85. That was a direct hit, definitely. But the heavy armor on the KB85 saved it. Now, there's only an AMX-12 ton, and the KB85's just been killed, and he was tracked by us, so we picked up some damage assist there. And the AMX-12 ton's running away. That shell went after him, but don't think it did any damage. Got a Type T-34, the Chinese version, and there's the enemy Bishop. Now there's 3 enemy Artys. The Bishop just took a round and he's now dead. But there's an Achilles. Tier 5, is it Tier 5? Tier 6 British, the Achilles. And he just took a heavy round, so if we can get around him on the Achilles, yep, there he is. In fact, there's the enemy M44 as well. We're following the Achilles. Round out. Kill shot. That's Square Bear's first kill. It's absolute pandemonium in this field. It really is. There's fire going left and right. And wow. In fact, it looks like now some of the enemy tanks are actually trying to get away into the city. He's going after the M44. There's another Arty there. Enemy Arty. The Fifi. The 105 FH-18B2. Been spotted in the field. We're going after the M4, who's actually got fairly close to us, but he's now behind those buildings. If we fire at him, he'll probably come out to play. 90 hit points from a splash. The enemy Fifi's just been killed by our Grilla. The AMX-12 ton's coming north. Lining up a shot on the 12 ton. The M44's come out to see where we are. And now he's dead. 108, he got 155mm, but we were seen, so we need to move. And yep, that's the reason why we need to move. Also because the enemy Arty might pay interest to us. So we've moved, but just a little. One of those rounds came from a Churchill 1, and there's a VK just to our right. So we need to get behind these wagons to avoid being hit by that VK. He might be spotting us for the rest of the team. Can't get a shot on the Churchill 1. Our VK is looking at their VK. There's the Churchill 1. We fire around at the AMX-12 ton, get a splash hit on him. Going after the Churchill 1 again. Can we get a shot over the roof of that building? Well, yes, just waiting for the reload to complete. 17 seconds normal reload time. Round out. Yes! Direct hit for 261. And the VK's headed this way. We're not loaded. Unfortunately, our VK was taken out. So, yeah, he's still trying to kill us. We're loaded. And, oh, he derped that one, but he didn't have a clear shot. And we're having to relocate, but the game's over, so we don't need to worry about the enemy Arty getting a shot at us. Wow, that was very hectic. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tank for Square Bear in the M44. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14 Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And he also managed to pick up a Starks medal. He got hit twice by the enemy, lost, or rather the amount of potential loss of hit points was at least 2/3 of his hit points on his vehicle, and he managed to kill at least 2 enemy tanks, and he did get 2 kills, the Achilles and the M4. And on top of that, he also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. And just look at the sheer number of tanks that he did hit. It was just so many targets, so little time to hit them all in. And let's have a look at the team score. Top of the table, 1,697 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the Super Jumbo, who managed to get to 1,313. Then came after that the Type T34 and the enemy team with 949. When it came to kills, it was the Super Jumbo, the Excelsior, who got the highest amount. They got 3 apiece. Square Bear managed to get 2 kills amongst a number of other players. And when it came to base XP, he was top of the table with 1,030 base experience. And that's because he did a lot of stunning. And those enemies then got hit by tanks whilst they were stunned. And he picked up the stun assist. So let's have a look at the detail report. 13 shots fired, 4 direct hits, 4 penetrations. So he did get some good pens on the enemy. I think one of the tanks he did hit and pen was that M4. Another one may have been the Achilles, but let's have a look at splash damage. 8 damage of 1,697, of which 1,238 were at more than 300 meters. So some of those tanks were very close to him when he shot them. He also received 2 hits. One was from the Churchill, the other one was from the VK2801, and they both penetrated. He damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 2 of them. He also did damage assistance of 88 hit points and stun assistance of 1,083 hit points off 10 stuns. And that's where he earned the extra XP to get the highest of the on the XP table. He earned 30,220 credits on a free-to-play account. And after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 21,509 credits. He received 1,030 base XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, took away 2,060 experience points altogether. So another great battle by Square Bear. Unfortunately, neither of them were ace tankers, but I'm sure that Square Bear has sent us an ace tanker, and if he hasn't, he sure as hell will be very shortly, because he's certainly racking up a huge amount of damage every time he plays the M44, and the fact that he's picking up Confederate medals and high calibers shows how good a player he really is. But it's amazing, in that battle he got a Starks by being hit twice by the enemy and getting those 2 kills necessary to achieve the award. The Starks medal is difficult to get because you almost have to get killed in order to get it, but you don't really want to get a Starks medal if you can help it, because it means the enemy had a chance to kill you and failed to do so, because there's always the chance that they might succeed and actually do kill you. So you don't really want to get hit if you can help it, but if you can get hit and not get penetrated by those enemy shots, that helps as well. But if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.